Good morning everyone and welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 2017 R8 V10 Plus Lemans edition. So let's take a look. So this car comes with a Bang & Olufsen radio system. As you can tell, looking at this is a beautiful car. It comes with a custom steering wheel that he's had modified with carbon fiber shift paddles. And if you see in the roof, this is also another addition. This is Alcantara headliner. And as you see in here, it's a full-blown race car. I think I get in a lot of trouble, and I hope Kyle stays out of trouble himself. The engine that came in this model is a 5.2 liter dual overhead cam 40 valve engine that produced 610 horsepower at 8,250 RPM and 413 pounds of torque at 6,500 RPMs. The transmission that came in this car is a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. Okay guys, so we're going to take a look at how this exhaust system sounds. There is an aftermarket exhaust on this. There's going to be two modes. There's going to be a performance mode and there's going to be a comfort quiet mode. So let's see what the difference is. So we are now in performance mode. The baffles have opened and you can hear that true grunt of that V10. We're gonna put it into quiet mode. Changes completely. Now I'm just in a beautiful R8 and I don't have the crazy loud exhaust. All right, now that we've looked at this R8 V10 Plus, let's go over some key points we won't forget about. First, why is it a collectible? Well, simply, it's limited production. This car, there's not many made, so that makes it a collectible. We're gonna now talk about the style. This style versus the Mark I R8 is crazy. This is a jet fighter looking, cutting edges. It looks fantastic. The next crazy thing we need to look at is definitely the performance. Moving from a V8 to a V10, this thing roars, rips, and handles like nothing before. And the last thing is that dash, that media system. The tech in this car is out of this world. Well, Kyle, thanks for coming, man.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's such a nice car. So let's talk a little bit about the car here. First thing I want to know is why did you buy this car and this exact model?
I wanted a naturally aspirated car. After going through having the turbos, it burnt too much gas, so I wanted to save a bit of gas. But I always felt naturally aspirated is where I wanted to be. And the R8 had everything that I wanted.
Awesome. It's a beautiful car. Is it really saving gas?
Nah, a bit.
Awesome. How long have you had it?
It's 2 years now.
Okay.
And it's still a fun ride. There's nothing that I can say I totally dislike on the car. Like every day, you know, you get in and you just feel energized all over it.
What is your favorite characteristic about this car?
The fact that I'm comfortable when I sit in it.
Yeah.
That to me is the one fun thing. And probably tying that together would be when you corner with it. Going around a corner, and maybe I'm dating myself here, but it's the same as if you remember the movie Tron.
Yep.
It just hugs that corner very tight. And when I first got it, I had to get accustomed to it because it was not the same as my last car.
Right.
So you could take it a little wider. You'd end up a little wide. This, it was just like, boom, perfect 90 degrees and you're gone.
Well, do you want to tell them what your last car was till you got this one?
Nissan GTR.
Oh, okay.
And I think it was faster than this. Don't let Audi hear that.
Do you know the new owner of the car, of your GTR?
Yes. I think he's a YouTuber, lives up in like Owen Sound, Lake Simcoe area,
All right.
and he's been enjoying it. I chatted with him after he picked the car up, and in driving back home, his wife was like in awe because there's flames shooting out the back of the car, and they didn't know because the car is highly tuned.
Yeah.
So they didn't know. So on the way home, she saw the flames come out, and she got it. She said, "Oh my God!" And so they are in love with the car. I haven't seen the car since.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to get in contact with him and line them up.
Yeah, I'll find his contact for you.
Let's do it. You said about your driving characteristics. What about what made you be so appealing to step into an R8 from a Japanese model of a GTR?
The choices so I want all-wheel drive.
Okay.
That's first and foremost. So my choice when I get into an all-wheel drive car, it's very limited.
Okay.
So the GTR has 4 seats. This has 2, but they're both all-wheel drive cars. And then those were the main driving factors.
So this checked off all the boxes of what you're looking for stepping up. I mean, these are a little more classy than the GTR. So you see one of these rolling down the road, and it looks
It's still subjective to the individual.
totally.
You know, I love the car. Yes, I love the look. I love the handling. It's comfortable on the inside. It had all the bells and whistles for electronics. So it did it all for me. It checked my boxes.
Right.
But, you know, the GTR checked different boxes. And for each person, it's still an individual's choice on what they want.
Right.
On what's going to check that box for them.
Yeah, I mean, I love the car, and once again, I appreciate you coming on. What's your favorite design about this car?
The thing that I enjoy the most on the car when I'm driving is I would say the cluster and the steering wheel.
Okay.
Everything you want to do is at your fingertips. So you never take your eyes off the road. Once you learn it, you know where it is. Like the buttons here for the performance, here for the exhaust. You have the maps coming up on the dash, so you could cycle through your map, never having to take your eyes off the road. And you know, everyone's asked, including yourself, what's the fastest you've gone in the car? And it's the same as my motorcycle. I could never answer that question. If there's a passenger in the car, they can tell you the answer. I can't. Anytime you look down, I always look at it. If you look down, the time it takes you to take the focus off the road, to focus on the cluster, to see how fast you're going so you have a bragging right, is the last bragging right you'd ever have. So I never looked up.
Awesome.
It's always focused on the road.
Driving tip for all of you folks out there: don't look at your dash, just go. Well, Kyle, man, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I look forward to hitting the open roads with you, man.
Yes, this summer. We'll get it together.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.
Stay tuned, guys. All right, everyone, subscribe to this casting couch. If you want to be on the video, hit me up. Make sure you drop a like, a comment, and a subscription right below.